باسط المعروف جامعه محمد صاحب الإحسان والكرم محمد تاج رسل الله قاطبة محمد صادق الأقوال والكلم محمد ثابت الميثاق حافظه محمد طيب الأخلاق والشيم محمد رويت بالنور تينته محمد لم يزل نورا من القدم محمد حاكم بالعدل ذو شرف محمد معدن الإنعام والحكم محمد خير رسل الله كلهم محمد دينه حق ندين به محمد عالم حقا على عالمه محمد ذكره روح لأنفسنا محمد شكره فرض على الأمم محمد زينة الدنيا وبهجتها محمد كاشف الغمات والظلام محمد سيد جلت مناقبه محمد
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. أما بعد, beloved ICI community, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today is Thursday and Ramadan Trivia number 14. Inshallah, we'll start in a few minutes. So again, I'm going just to reiterate the rules. And before that, I want to congratulate the winners of yesterday, Brother Shazin Naim, Brother Hadi Siddiqui, Brother Zaid Ammar Muhammad, Brother Arib Zaki, Brother Imad Siddiqui. Congratulations. So no Google search, and also we need some sponsors, some donation. And inshallah, within 4 or 5 days, we are going to call for a fundraising or a collection from the parent and the families. So be ready for that. We'll let you know the date and the time. So we are not going to cancel any of the trivia, but in between we are going to do a fundraising, inshallah. So yes, no Google search, and please donate at irvingmasjid.org. Jazakumullah khair. But this will start in a second.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. As I said in the chat, we'll start with 7 questions starting tomorrow, inshallah. So the first question for today: what is the vision of the Islamic Center of Irving? What is the vision of Irving Masjid? You know how organizations have a mission and a vision? What is the vision of ICI? Okay, I'm going to give it to Arwa Sadiqi, even though there's a small typo, but I think that's, you knew the right answer, which is the minaret of Islam in the West. That's the vision of ICI. When was that vision made?
Actually, it was made 2007 or 10, I'm not sure. We had leadership, around 50 to 60 leadership from ICI, and we had retreat for 2 days, and we come up with the vision and the mission and the objectives of ICI.
Okay, so Arwa Sadiqi is the winner for question number 1. Okay, question number 2. Question number 2. Who said good things about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to Khadija prior to their marriage, and what did she say about him? I'm going to repeat the question. Who said good things about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam prior to his marriage with Khadija, and what did they say about him? This is a specific incident where they saw Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's dealings, and they said, and they recommended him, or they said good words about him. Please include the name of the person.
In Yemen, over 20 million people are in need.
Okay, sorry, I think we went out for a second.
It's back. It is back or not? That's the question.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the right answer that I saw first from Hanan family. Yeah, so he was the first person to mention the name Maysara, and they said that he was a person with integrity or trustworthiness. So what happened was Khadija sent Maysara with Muhammad when Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam on a trip, a business trip where he was working for Khadija, and he dealt business very honorably, very trustworthy, and he brought back a lot more profit than normal as well. So then Maysara related this to Khadija. So that's the story behind this one. Okay, I hope we're live and the connection's good. I'm going to move on to the next question.
Give it to me. Mainly, let me explain the question. I'm going to read a verse of the Quran, and out of the verse, you give us whom, talking to whom, and which surah, and what is the meaning of the verses, or what are the 5 benefits mentioned in these verses.
So there's 5 blessings that are mentioned in these verses. What are the 5 blessings? And who is the one talking about these blessings? So who is the speaker and what is he promising? Or what is he talking about that you will get this if you believe?
And which surah? So there are 3 items in the question. Give it to me. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم فقلت استغفروا ربكم إنه كان غفارا يرسل السماء عليكم مدرارا ويمددكم بأموال وبنين ويجعل لكم جنات ويجعل لكم أنهارا.
So what were the blessings mentioned, and who was speaking, and which surah?
So we got the right answer from Hanan family, which is Sayyidina Nuh is talking to his people. If you believe, you will get kids. Astaghfiru rabbakum. First of all, you have to make istighfar, and if you make istighfar, Allah will give you wealth and kids and gardens and rivers and rain. So these are the 5 benefits in these verses. So in other way, we have to make istighfar in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. The benefit of istighfar, you never know about it. So the istighfar is the main. Always you have to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive your sin. Out of that, you will get a lot of blessings as a parent, as a kid.
Okay, so now we're going to move on. Next question. Which Muslim countries have the Shahada on their flag? Yeah, there's 2. So your answer should have 2 countries only. Imad Siddiqui, Saudi Arabia and Afghanistan. So if you look up Afghanistan's flag, at the very top you'll see La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah in small writing. Yeah, Zaid, I saw your answer, but I was looking for someone to get only the two. Yeah, we have one more question coming up, inshallah. Okay, this is kind of a hard one. So I'm looking for 3 parts. It's mentioned in the question. How many Hajj, Ramadans, and Umrahs did Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam complete? How many Hajj, how many Ramadan, and how many Umrah did he complete? How many Hajj, how many Ramadans, and how many Umrahs did Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam complete? Okay, we have a right answer. I'm gonna make sure double check who the first person to say it was. Okay, I think the first person to say this is Palm Tree Gardens. I'm not sure what your name is, so if you could please let us know. But you got it right. 1 Hajj, 4 Umrah, and 9 Ramadan. So that's what we were looking for. Palm Tree Garden is the first person to mention the correct answer.
Just let me explain to you. So everybody knows, you should know that Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has only one Hajj, which is the name of it is Hajjatul Wada. And in that one, they name it Al-Wada. It means that the farewell for Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he said in that Hajjatul Wada that take care of your of the woman, take care of the minority, don't fight each other, and he was in that speech of Hajjatul Wada. It's like the main pillar of the United Nations right now, the right of the woman, the right of the minorities, the don't fight. That was the pillar of it. So, and then he said that if I will meet you next year, so he was telling the Muslim Ummah that I might not be here the next year. So that's one. Number two, many of the answers they are saying 23. 23 is the whole period of the Bi'tha, from he was given the message at 4 years old until 63 years old. That's the 23. 10 years in Mecca and 13 years in Medina. So that's not, so the 4 Umrah and Ramadan. You cannot say 23 Ramadan because the Tanzil of Ramadan, when it made Master Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, is in Medina, not in Mecca. So he made all his Ramadan in Medina, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So, inshallah, we'll move on to the next, or we are done?
We're done.
Oh, we are done for that? So, inshallah, we'll meet you tomorrow. Have a nice iftar for the whole family. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Okay, guys, we're going to give you one more. You guys ready? Who was a Sahabi that led the delegation that went to Al-Habasha, or Ethiopia, to speak with An-Najashi? Who was a Sahabi that led the delegation that went to speak with An-Najashi in Al-Habasha? Okay, Shazal Naim, Ja'far ibn Abi Talib. I'll give you a pass. I think that's a typo. B and N are right next to each other on the keyboard. So I'm pretty sure you knew what the right answer was, Ja'far ibn Abi Talib. So we're going to give you this final question. And congrats. Inshallah, please everyone, come back tomorrow. And we'll have 7 questions starting tomorrow. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.